Ever wondered why some rich people don't seem rich at all? It's like a puzzle. Picture this: some folks flash their wealth around, while others quietly build their fortunes. It's a fascinating thing, really. The rich don't always look as loaded as they truly are, and there's a reason for that. Let's dig into it. For those struggling with money, it's mainly a tool to pay bills. The middle class sees money as a way to boost their credit and keep up with others' spending habits. It's a bit like a race to meet society's expectations, often known as keeping up with the Joneses. On the flip side, the rich see money as a tool to create wealth. They're not bothered about showing off. Instead, they make their money work for them through smart investments, focusing on growing their financial resources. Imagine two groups, the super rich and the rest of us. The big difference lies in how they use their money. The wealthy invest wisely, putting money into things like stocks that quietly grow over time. On the other hand, many of us spend our money on things that don't gain value, like fancy vacations and brand-name stuff. Here's the real takeaway: you don't need to look fancy to be rich. In fact, some people who seem rich aren't actually wealthy. The key is changing how you think about money. Rather than trying to impress others with your appearance, focus on quietly building your wealth. It's like a secret game of making your money grow over time. So, you don't have to buy into the idea that you need to look rich to be successful. Instead, learn from those who quietly build their wealth by making smart choices. It's not about showing off, it's about creating a stable financial future. Remember, every dollar you save and invest wisely brings you closer to the life you dream of. Keep that in mind, take small steps, and you'll be on your way to financial success. Ever wondered why some folks who look super rich might not actually be wealthy? If your dream is to be rich, like having $1 million or whatever feels rich to you, it's time to rethink your approach. Forget what you see on the surface. Appearances can be deceiving. Some people who seem normal might actually have a ton of money, while flashy folks might not have as much as they want you to think. Here's the scoop: instead of spending all your money on things to impress others, think about going low-key. Actively using your money to make more money is the secret sauce to building genuine wealth. This means you don't need to worry about looking rich. Your focus should be on the real financial success journey. Real wealthy people don't usually show off their riches. If you want to be wealthy too, stop trying to prove to others that you're loaded. Shift your thinking, value joy in the simple stuff, not in how much bling you've got. Flaunting your wealth too much isn't smart, it could attract the wrong kind of attention. Keep a low profile, and you might not even realize someone is rich until you talk about their money matters. Building wealth is about making your money grow over time. So, forget about acting rich. Instead, concentrate on building up your money. Many millionaires keep it simple. They drive regular cars, not fancy ones, and they're not splurging on flashy vacations for the gram. It's cool to have money without looking like it, and most wealthy people don't care about showing off their cool stuff. So, remember, real wealth is about growing your money smartly, not about showing off. Keep it low-key, focus on your financial goals, and one day you'll be living the life you dream of. Stay smart, and success will follow. It's totally fine to look ordinary or even a bit less wealthy than you are comfortable with. In fact, it can be a smart move. If you appear less rich, the money you save by not buying fancy things can actually help you become wealthier in the long run. Trying hard to look rich can be expensive and stressful. It doesn't just take a lot of money, but it also eats up your time and energy. People often feel pressured to keep up with others, borrowing money for the wrong reasons and pretending to be richer than they are. This stress doesn't just affect your present, but it can mess up your future finances too. People who spend a lot to show off might feel good at first, but there's a big cost. The money they spend on looking good today could have been invested for even more money in the future. For example, $10,000 spent on looking good today could grow to $100,000 in 15 years if invested wisely. True wealthy individuals don't always show off. They invest in things that become more valuable over time, like stocks and real estate. The key is to change how we think about money. Instead of just using it to buy stuff or pay bills, we should see it as a tool to make even more money. Rather than copying how people who seem rich spend their money, it's better to learn from what actually wealthy people do. Following their example means prioritizing growing wealth over just looking wealthy. Unfortunately, many people trying to get rich end up following the wrong examples. They copy people who look rich but might not actually be wealthy. It's important not to fall into the trap of trying to look rich with expensive cars and clothes. Instead, adopt the habits of truly wealthy people who often live more simply. Remember, it's not about how you look now, but about building a secure financial future. Choosing a simple and practical life can make a big difference in how we handle our money. Think about it, driving an average car, wearing regular clothes, and taking simple vacations may not seem flashy, but it's about making smart choices. It's like saving up for a rainy day by paying off debts and having an emergency fund. The passage talks about changing the way we think about success. It's not just about having more things, it's about being smart and making good decisions for the long run. This shift in thinking means we don't have to impress others with our stuff. Instead, we can focus on what really matters, our own happiness and financial stability. Warren Buffett, a successful investor, says something cool: price is what you pay, value is what you get. This means that the real worth of something goes beyond its cost. It's about how useful and beneficial it is in the long run. So, making choices based on value rather than just price is a smart move. Being humble with our money is another key idea. It's not just about being modest, it's about protecting our hard-earned money. Flashy things and overspending might look good, but they often don't add much value. The passage suggests that true success comes from being wise with our money, not showing off. Letting go of the need for constant approval is freeing. Instead of chasing after what looks good to others, we can focus on things that truly matter, like personal growth and managing our money wisely. The passage encourages us to learn from successful people like Warren Buffett and adopt their mindset. In a nutshell, it's about making choices that bring real value, being smart with our money, and finding success in things that last, both financially and personally. Embarking on the road to success is like turning on a new light in your mind. Picture it as a journey where you discover the secrets to lasting success. Think of Warren Buffett, a wise old sage in the world of money, who shared 2 golden rules: never lose money and never forget rule number 1. But this wisdom goes way beyond just counting dollars and cents. It's like having a special pair of glasses that lets you see beyond the surface. It's about building something sturdy, like a financial superhero. You're not just looking at money, you're creating a fortress of economic strength. Imagine this wisdom as a guiding light, pointing you towards making smart choices with your money. It's like having a little helper whispering in your ear, encouraging you to think beyond flashy things and focus on what really matters. There's a saying that fits perfectly here: being humble about your wealth is like a shining beacon leading you to wisdom. It means not showing off but quietly growing wiser with every decision you make about your money. Getting rich is like planting a garden. It takes time. Sometimes, it might feel like forever. But just like flowers need time to bloom, your wealth needs time to grow. Along this journey, you're not just piling up stuff, you're changing and growing into a person with new ideas and dreams. When you're young, it's all about getting cool things and looking a certain way. But as the years roll by, you start caring more about people and experiences. It's like trading in a shiny toy for a lifetime of memories and happiness in unique moments. The journey to wealth is not just about collecting things, it's about hugging life with open arms. To understand this better, consider reading books like The Millionaire Next Door or The Psychology of Money. These books are like treasure maps leading you to the secret lives of real rich people who prefer a simple life. Here's a tip: live a life that's below what you can afford. It's not about being cheap, it's about being smart. The best investment isn't in the stock market, it's in yourself. Build skills like a handy toolbox. No one can take that away from you, not even economic twists and turns. Shift your focus from wanting things just to show off to desiring real, lasting wealth. If someone seems to be living a simple life, don't judge too quickly. They might be one of those hidden rich people enjoying the best of both worlds. Remember, looks can be deceiving. As you sail through the ocean of wealth, stay open-minded and curious. There are mysteries beneath the surface waiting to be unraveled. Each dollar you save and invest wisely is like a step closer to the life you dream about. So, keep that in mind, and take small steps to secure your financial future. In simple terms, think of success not just as a destination but as a journey filled with discoveries. It's about growing wiser, valuing what truly matters, and making choices that lead to a rich life, not just a wealthy bank account. The key is to be smart, humble, and patient as you navigate this exciting adventure. I wish you the best of luck. I hope I did not waste your time. Please forward it to your friends and family in order to motivate them on their financial journey. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Your help allows us to publish more content. Keep going to work for financial freedom. See you in the next video.